Pushing a brawler to 1,000 trophies is one of the hardest, most painful grinds in Brawl Stars. It sounds simple. Just win games, gain trophies, and eventually hit that legendary 1K mark. But in reality, it's a test of patience, skill, and mental endurance like no other. At first, it feels like a joke. From 0 to 500 trophies, it's basically a free ride. You win almost every match, matchmaking is instant, and your opponents? They play like they just installed the game 5 minutes ago. Bots, bad players, and total chaos. It's fun. You can push in any mode, solo or with randoms, and still come out on top. But then, the suffering begins. 500 trophies. The first real checkpoint. This is when you notice things aren't so easy anymore. Opponents actually know how to aim. They dodge. They play smart. Suddenly, you can't just mindlessly run in and expect to win. Strategy starts to matter. You need to pick the right fights, position yourself correctly, and, worst of all, rely on teammates. Then you hit 700 trophies. Welcome to the no-fun zone. Matchmaking slows down. Every opponent is playing at peak performance. Losing one game now hurts a lot. You start noticing unfair matchmaking. Sometimes your team is great, other times, you get teammates who seem to be actively working for the enemy. You check their profiles. 0 gadgets, low power levels, how are they in my lobby? But you keep going. You push, you grind, 800 trophies. This is where the pain truly begins. Every match now feels like a championship final. You have to sweat in every single game. No more easy wins. Every fight is calculated, every decision matters. You make one mistake. Boom, -8 trophies. And the worst part? Losing streaks. You go from 830 down to 810. You grind back up to 840, then suddenly you're back at 815. At this point, you start questioning everything. Do I even like this game? Why am I doing this to myself? But you're in too deep. There's no turning back. 900 trophies. At this point, you don't even recognize yourself. Your heart races before every match. Your hands shake. You feel like you're in an esports tournament, but there's no prize money, just pain. Every game now takes 5 times longer to find. You sit there, waiting, watching the matchmaking screen like it's a life or death situation. You start hoping for certain maps, certain team comps, anything to make this grind easier. And then, the worst case scenario. You lose, not just once, not just twice, 3, 4, 5 times in a row. You go from 940 trophies to 910 in minutes. Your soul leaves your body. You sit there, staring at the screen, questioning life itself. You consider quitting, uninstalling, moving to another game. But no, you've come too far. 950 trophies. You are in full try-hard mode. Every match is do or die. Your entire life depends on these next few games. The pressure is insane. You start calculating every movement, every attack. You no longer trust anyone. Then, it happens. 990 trophies, 1 more game. Your heart is racing. Your palms are sweaty. The match starts. It's the most intense fight of your life. Every second feels like an eternity. Your team is doing well. You're winning. But you know, one wrong move and it's over. The final moments. The clock is running down. Victory. 1,000 trophies. You drop your phone. You stare at the screen in disbelief. It's over. After hours, maybe even days of grinding, stress, frustration, and near mental breakdowns, you did it. The relief is insane, but at the same time, you're completely drained. You don't even feel joy, just exhaustion. You finally understand the truth about pushing to 1K. It's not about fun, it's about survival. And then, a thought creeps into your mind. Should I do this again with another brawler? And just like that, the cycle begins again. This is the 1,000 trophy push experience in Brawl Stars. If you've done it, you already know the pain. If you haven't, be ready for war.